Now you're chopping it up with Cherry Poppins. Will we be on that pop life shit with lit topics? Yeah, we keep it lit in this room. Every Thursday night at 9, we on Zoom. And the panelists is hitting. Keep up with the comments where it's all written with the symphony of voices of opinion and choices. A delicacy of words like clams and oysters. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at me. Hey y'all, I'm in the building. Y'all hear me clear? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me clear? Make sure my mic and everything is up. Carl, what up? Can y'all hear me clear? Hey, Nathan Baines. If y'all come up in here, y'all have to say something because I really can't, see everybody sometimes. What's going on, y'all? Can y'all hear me clear? Just let me know. It's no static, right? Let me know. Let me know. Oh, okay. Who's that? Y'all say something. Somebody's clicking something. Say something. Hi, Ted Smith. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up in here? Y'all gotta come and identify yourselves so I can shout y'all out. Whew. I sound good? Good. Good. What did I do? How y'all doing tonight? Y'all ready? Kenny Jeffries, what's up? Hi, Valerie, Yvette Lattimore. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate y'all. Now I'm a little... Oh, sorry. Hey. I'm waiting for somebody. Do y'all know what we doing tonight? Let me see. Mic check 1 2. Good. That's dope. I'm sounding clear. That's good. I think it's right here. All right, I'm ready. She's ready. Thank you, y'all. Oh, y'all ready? Yes. Let me see something. I want to make sure all y'all coming here. Hey, Monique, what's up, sis? So, hold on. Let me see. Y'all gotta give me a second. Let's invite first, right? Hey. Hey, boo. Stay tuned. Oh, I gotta do this. I'm waiting for somebody now. Not here yet. Hey, okay, there we go. All right, y'all. With no further ado, stepping into the room is Lawrence Baby Wise Mcgriff. All right, hold up, y'all. Hey, how are you? Why you look like that? Say something so I can hear you.
Good evening.
Can y'all hear him? Because I can't hear you. It sounds low to me. Maybe because I got all this hair on.
Probably so.
Yep. Hold on. Let me fix it because I'm going to need to hear you.
Okay.
Hi, Tomika Griffiths. Thank y'all. All right, say something now.
Hello.
Y'all can hear him, right? Because that's what's important. Put a thumbs up if y'all can hear him. You know it's a delay with the lot. Oh, they see y'all. This water. But they can hear you. All right. Oh, hey. How you feeling tonight?
Life is great.
Life is great. What's up, Miss B? Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna start with the intro of a little research I did, and I'm just going, narrate it for you. I don't mind. All right, so a no-nonsense type of God, Baby Wise was an original Supreme Team member, a part of what they called the original seed. He was down since day one, and his crew controlled the red top bottles. But it's not my story to tell y'all, right? Welcome him into the building one more time. One more time. Known as a fly dresser that rocked all the latest fashions in luxury automobiles of the era. It was said that it was his crew that sported the infamous matching red Supreme Team jacket. He's been mentioned in 50 Cent Ghetto Quran and other songs. He was known as one of Supreme's main men. Yes. So let's get into it. Hey, Russia. Okay. So I want to start from the beginning. This is your story, and I want to start from the beginning of your beginning. Can you introduce yourself to them, even though I did, and also start off where you from?
Lawrence Wise McGriff, born and raised in South Jamaica, Queens.
So I want you to get into a little bit about yourself. Basically this is all about you, basically. And we know that, if you don't know that, Kenneth Supreme McGriff, who is he for you?
That's my uncle. That's my mother's brother.
Say that one more time.
He's my uncle. He's my mother's brother.
Oh, okay. So you was born and raised in Queens.
South Jamaica, Queens. Yes, I was born in House City, raised in Baisley, but I'm South Jamaica.
Okay. So coming up in Queens, right? Give us a little insight of how it was, what you was into, like your beginning.
On my beginning, I was a typical kid from the community household. I'm grateful for that. I was raised by my grandmother. One of my childhood friends is actually watching me, so it should definitely chime in case I'm lying about something that's valid. Typical kid.
I don't have no. So can we get into a little bit of something? All right, hold on. I have some questions to ask you. Hold on. All right, I'm sorry. So describe yourself. What do you like most of the time?
What do you mean?
What are you like most of the time?
Very sarcastic, outspoken, polite, sweet, regular person.
All right. You said very sarcastic.
Yeah, definitely. I don't bite my tongue when I talk to people.
And what schools did you attend when you were, coming up?
Public school was PS40. Middle school was ISA. High school was August Martin. Graduated from York College. While I was in prison, I graduated from Maryland College.
So can we just tap on? We're not gonna focus on that. I'm sorry, I hope that's in my own thing. You said you went to college, right?
Yes.
And you graduated with?
I graduated with my associates, then I went back and I received 2 bachelors, one in psychology, one in sociology.
Oh, great. Give it up for
Graduated
that. Say that again, because I was laughing.
I graduated Marist College for class of 94.
Oh, okay. Let's go back a little bit too. Because you mentioned a prison stint, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so can we tap in on that?
I went to prison. You know, I was a hustler. I was killing 2 people. I don't lose no sleep over it because I cannot do anything to change my past. I can only focus on my present, and I'm everywhere I'm trying to go for my future.
Okay, that's yeah. So, hold on, I got a question for you. So, what I was talking about when I was like describing yourself about like serious or.
Yeah, I'm not a playful person. I have a sense of humor.
If you could drop a jewel right now to everybody that's watching, what would it be? One jewel.
As long as you wake up, be grateful.
So. All right, so your occupation is?
And director of marketing for Def Jam and the town staff for 300 Entertainment.
And how did you get into that?
From hustling. A childhood friend of mine named Demi introduced me to Russell Simmons.
Russell who?
Russell Simmons.
Okay. So you turned it around.
Yeah, I tried to turn around everything that was negative so that I could become positive.
So if you can tell anybody that's watching, even like younger generation or whatever, that hustle or whatever, what jewel would you give them? Drop one out.
Hustling is only going to give you 2 options. Penitentiary or death. Be prepared for either or. If you're hustling, save your money. If you're going to need a lawyer to fight your case, you're going to need some bail money, some commissary money. And if you're dying, try to leave your people some money so they don't have to do no GoFundMe page to bury you.
So generational, well, basically, yes, indeed, that's a good jewel to drop. So let me ask you another question. Do you have anything going on, like a business?
Quite a few businesses. One is the Cognac, which is Premise Cognac.
Yeah. Can y'all see that? Spell it.
Premis. I have a tequila called Q, which is QUI. A partner in a dispensary with Shawnee O'Neal, that's some Jack's ex-wife, and a couple of businesses that's out of Queens.
So the name Premise, how'd you come up with that?
I did not. My business partner name is Joe. The idea and everything came from him. He had invited me on to become a partner, and I'm grateful. I don't want to take credit for something that I didn't do. I want to be in the interview front and do a whole bunch of life.
I respect that. Does it stand for anything?
Premise stands for your permission to indulge.
Say that one more time.
Premise stands for your permission to indulge. And the bottle was kind of sexy because it's not sexy when you see women at the club with bottles of Hennessy. So premises resemble to Hennessy, but the bottle was sexy.
So Where can they purchase premise and what was the other one? Who?
QUI, that's a tequila. They could purchase it at mostly every liquor store, but if you have a problem with it, Google it.
All right. Remember y'all, PREMIS, right?
Yes, I know that it's one liquor store that still has this bottle because the new bottles haven't been released yet. The one liquor store that got this bottle is called Wine and Spirit. It's on Broadway between 8th and 9th Street in Lower Manhattan.
All right. Y'all get that? If not, y'all can always rewind and see it again. All right, so let me just go back to you coming up. Is there anybody that we might know that you came up with in Queens?
Yeah, my family, my uncle, my brother, a whole lot of cousins. I got a legendary cousin, Grandmaster Vic, the creator of Winnie.
All right, all right. I want to get into something else too, because what I was reading is that 50 Cent mentioned your name, and they said in a few songs.
And I mentioned his name when I did an interview. I told him also. It is what it is.
Seen that interview. Mm-hmm.
I don't have no discrepancies with the kid who's going to associate with him.
Say that again, because I cut you off.
I don't have no discrepancies with the young man. I just want to associate with him.
So can you tap into why he mentioned your name before I get into the song?
He actually had just paid homage to everybody that came from around the world, south the neighborhood. He was a young kid that had looked up to us. And I still like the song, even though inside the song he's telling. You say, but it's a great song. I cannot say anything to discredit that man's talent. But as a businessman, straight sucker.
Ooh, all right. And in 100, y'all, gotta respect it. So, you mind if I play the snippet on the song?
I cannot tell you what to do for you, sir.
All right. Y'all gotta bear with me. If y'all want, y'all can type it up on YouTube. What's the spelling? Ghetto, GHETTO, Quran, QU'RAN, right?
Yes.
I did have a time stamp. Hold on. Oh, I didn't even have to do that. No, it's right here. Gotta bear with me once, and I am so sorry. I'm telling y'all to type it in, and I just lost it. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right. Now, what would be dope if y'all type it in and type in the lyrics to Ghetto Quran, GHETTO QU'RAN. So y'all can see, you gotta read the lyrics. Hold on. Hold on. I'm exactly here. Okay, here we go. If I can put it up so they can see it. And the name he mentioned is your name, Wise, right? Can y'all hear it? Is it too loud? Is it too loud? Hold on. I'm gonna do something better. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. How just happened? Did that just happen? Oh, I'm so sorry. There we go.
Southside. What y'all niggas know about the dirty South? One time. Over and over again, just to stay on top. Look on Mary, we'll say over and over again. Yo, when you hear talk for the South Side, you hear talk for the team. You niggas fear Prince and respect the frame. For all you slow motherfuckers, I'ma break it down illa. Supreme was the businessman and Prince was the killer. Remember? You used to push the bulletproof BM, Say I get your C-stick. I sat back and peep shit. The road was easy wider than. They ain't get blunted. Had the whole project working for 50 or 500. As a youth, all I ever did was sell crack. I used to idolize Cat. Hurt me to my heart to hear that nigga snitched on Pat. How you go out like that? Rumors in the hood was just for snitching. I ain't believe that, Paul. You helped me cop my first year since I had the forerunner, the Z, the 5 and the 3. Used to drive his truck through the hood, dragging jet skis from General Wallace to Baby Wise. Don't be surprised at how freely I throw our names of guys who dealt with pies like LA and Wise. Hell got shot in the neck. They told us connect. Them niggas
That was it right there, wasn't that?
Fucking Dominicans turned around and gave more bread.
Did y'all catch it? Did they catch it? I don't know. Did you hear it? Did y'all catch that? Were you able to see the lyric?
Yeah, you had it in reverse.
I did. I had it in reverse.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Sorry.
it would be straight for you.
With me. What you say?
Yeah, it just seemed like it's straight for you, but when you turned it around for everybody else, instead of treating myself, it was backwards.
Turned it a different way. But again, y'all can go right on YouTube and type that in and listen to the lyrics. It is a dope song, so you can really understand what he's saying. And what is it? The second verse, right? Was that the first?
I think so. The first.
Did he say your name again in the second verse?
No, he just said it twice in the first one.
Okay. Who's Paul Abram?
Pardon me?
Paul Abram?
I don't know.
No, you don't know? Okay. He's somebody requesting, but nobody can come up here. All right, so what is your occupation?
I answered that already.
I did. Oh my God, y'all gotta forgive me because I'm like all over the place. I'm sorry. I get to read down. All right, hold on. I got another question in here for you. Hold on. First of all, I want to say I appreciate you being with me and allowing me to do this very much. I really appreciate that. Let me go back into the song real quick, all right? So in the beginning of the song, if you can explain, if they didn't catch it, what was he actually describing? 50 Cent.
Just some transactions that transpired inside the neighborhood.
So was he telling?
You gotta listen to the lyrics. Because if you could describe somebody's day-to-day activity, and you letting everybody else know somebody's day-to-day activity, ask yourself, what are you doing?
Right, yeah, caught that, right? So if you was able to give your younger self some advice, what would you say?
Not to be so nice to people.
And why is that?
Because being nice will get you hurt inside the long run.
Being nice.
Like I said, it's a childhood friend of mine, very close to me. I see her name there, so she knew I ain't lying. To this day, she actually taunts me about some foolish things that I did as a kid. I don't regret nothing. I'm being a typical kid.
All right. That's stuff.
But she often reminds me of growth as well as my own flaws from when I was younger. Because I've witnessed people accidentally fall off the top of a boat. Accidents happen all the time.
All right. This is jumping out on me. All right. How do you feel about trust?
I cherish it. It's something that's hard to come by and very easy to break. And once you break it, you have to get it again.
So, So do you have any other things going on, or what you got going on for the future that you would like to share, or what you would want them to know more in depth about yourself?
About myself, about to start the production for a movie that's paying tribute to my disappointing. About to do a movie under 300 Entertainment that's called The Blueprint, which is just to pay homage to all the pioneers that created this thing called hip hop. In the words of Grandmaster Caz, hip hop did not invent anything, but it reinvented everything.
Did y'all catch that? Said you're muffled. I asked them if they can hear him because it's low on my end, and I don't know why. It just speaker.
I can't hear myself, but I'm sounding funny when it's coming back. I don't know if you got me up too high.
No, I can't. It was a little low for me, but they said they could hear you. Can you guys hear him?
Hello, hello, hello.
She said, no, we can't hear well.
Okay, we'll go get a hearing aid for the batteries. Awesome.
Because it's low for me over here. I'm not even. I thought it was my ear. Audio echo. I'll have my echo up. Is it me?
Or is it me?
Yes, it's me or him. Put a C for cherry or a T for... Oh, it's me? I sound echoish? Can you hear me good, Wise?
I hear you loud and clear.
I don't know what somebody saying you have a background. It's the interviewer. What it sound like? So I can. They're saying I got some feedback. I got everything down. Hold on. Is it like noisy? You hear static?
I can hear you clearly.
Huh?
I can hear you clearly. I don't hear myself.
You. Oh, it echoes when you talk.
Yep.
But can y'all hear? Oh, it's a static noise. Oh my God. Let me get it together. All right. You got static. What about now?
Hello, hello, hello.
Charles Q said, family, it's your mic. Dana Davis said it's him. I want y'all to be able to hear him clearly. Your mic is reverbing. Mine? Oh, it's better? You see the comments, Wise?
I'm not paying that no more.
All right, I just want to make sure they can hear you clear because they're the ones watching, so I want to make sure they can hear you really, really, really good. Okay, where was he at? Do you mind repeating what you just said in case they can hear you clear before they can hear you clear now?
Hello, hello, hello.
All right, we're going to start this again. Oh, sound is good. All right, so the sound is good. Sound is good. Okay, thanks, y'all. Appreciate that. All right. So okay. They heard you. Y'all heard what he said he has planned for the future. You did answer that, right?
Yes.
What you got going on? Y'all heard it? Keep saying the mic is my fault. I don't know. But I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yep, I can hear you much clearer than before. Okay, so we good. All right.
Okay, that's good to know.
Huh?
That's good to know.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. All right, so I want you. My plan was to have you. I know you're not, only spoken too much or whatever, but I want you, like I said, to get in depth with your, about yourself and your story, something that you would like to share. Is there something that you would like to share?
Life is great when you have the opportunity to wake up every day. As soon as you wake up, you have a chance and you have a choice. You have another chance at living again, and you have the power of choice. choose wisely with whatever decisions that you make. You only have 24 hours in a day. Try not to waste more than 15 minutes of it on some trivial bullshit. Don't worry about woe is me, the sob story, and everybody crying victim. Wake up, figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard that, right? That was a jewel right there, y'all. Come on. Come on, come on. That's a jewel. So dope. Hold on. So can I get in your business now? Your business? Your personal business?
Oh, okay. I thought you trying something else.
Can I get in your personal business?
What's up?
Are you single?
Yes, ma'am. I'm not married.
What type of women do you like?
A regular one, not a celebrity, just a down to earth one, because they'll keep me humble. And besides myself not forgetting my humble beginnings, I'll never want to forget then. I'd rather somebody that can help me still relive then with all of the prosperities of now.
Oh wow, dope. Thanks, Ray. So what's a turn off? What's a turn off? What's a deal breaker?
Lying, inconsistencies, smoking, and drugs.
And that's it.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm simple.
Mm-hmm. Did y'all hear that?
I don't ever worry about what the other person is bringing to the table, because I brought the table there.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this: can you give me a pro and a con from your past, and a pro and a con for your present?
A pro from my past, made a lot of money. A con from my past, had to go to prison because of it. A pro from my present, I'm alive, well, and healthy. A con, too many suckers that be trying to come at me sideways. I'd rather people just be sincere. I'm all about family and trying to support my friends. I believe in supporting us as a people, because if we don't help each other, we can't get mad when our businesses don't flourish. And I'm consistent. I don't care if I'm being an asshole that day. I'ma consistently be an asshole.
All right, now he's consistent, y'all. All right. Hold on. Oh my God. Can you give us a affirmation?
Never lose sight of who you are. Because no matter what you go through, at the end of the day, you are still you. Be true to yourself.
True to yourself. Did y'all get that? I can't see nothing else no more. It doesn't matter. Okay. That's one. Duly for the books. All right. All right. You got it. All right. So do you have oh no, I don't mean I want to be like all in your business. But can we go back just a little bit back? We're not gonna focus there, but when you was mentioning going to prison, how much time did you serve?
I served exactly 16 years of a 52-year sentence. I received a sentence reduction because of inconsistencies with the minutes. It was a typographical error. The judge sentenced me to do concurrent, but the stenographer had wrote down the word consecutive. So being that it was a typo, I had to argue whatever flaws was there. So I was able just to get it because of just that typo. It wasn't like I had Johnny Cochran, because I didn't. It was just a typo. But if you don't pay attention to everything that is said about you or everything that a person writes, because if you mess up with the punctuation, if you misspell a word, all that works in your favor. I went in February of 1987. I got released February of 2003.
What got you through that whole?
Um, being able to actually just call home and just hear friendly voices of people inside the neighborhood, letters from family and friends, a lot of visits. No, but I gotta say the emotional support of my childhood friends that just didn't forget about me. Cause growing up, I ain't gonna say that I was this, that, and the third. I was just a regular person. I just got caught up, made a couple of mistakes. I don't regret anything. Because sometimes you have to go through tests in order for you to have a testimony.
Mm, 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 mm. Now that is dope. Y'all heard that, right? Sometimes you have to go, well, you have to go through a test in order to have a testimony. Jules. All day Jules. Oh my gosh. So you said from 87 to 2003?
Yes.
All right. So what did you do after that? When you came home, walk us through that.
I came home. I had to come home with a plan. Some of my friends were still doing the same thing that they was doing when I left. I don't want to be a part of that plan. I don't judge nobody. I'm not passing judgment. It is what it is. You gotta do whatever it is that you gotta do for you to get through the day. But I just didn't want to go back to those days. So I came home with a plan that society doesn't owe me nothing. I owe society. I gotta prove to society that I deserve to be here. And I'm grateful that they gave me a second chance and I never looked back.
All right. So this plan, you came up with this plan while you were in.
Yes, because if I didn't change my mindset of thinking, then I'd have came home being the same person. So if I change my vision, my views, if I change my ideologies and my ideas, then I can proceed to move forward. It's kind of like when you're traveling, you're going down the interstate. While you on I-95, you gotta pick your lane. You're either gonna be in the passenger lane, the HOV lane, or you're gonna be inside the slow lane. Stay inside whatever lane that you're comfortable with, and you'll proceed to move forward, get to your destination. If you feel a little sluggish, pull over, get a little bit of gas, stretch your legs, get something to eat, and then pull out again and go back on about your business.
All right, so now, being that you said you had a plan, right? You had a plan. What was the first thing you did? Walk me through.
The first thing that I did was I was grateful that I still had money from '84.
Whoa. Hold on, let's stop right there real quick. Did y'all hear that though? Did y'all hear that? Y'all go ahead and share this live. Come on now. Before I get him to say it again. Share this live. All right? You still have money from 84. You went in 87.
Yes.
Right? You came out in 2003. And you still had money from 1984?
I didn't drink, I didn't do drugs, so I wasn't gambling. I don't believe in tricking. I don't celebrate Halloween. I don't trick or treat.
So just stacking.
I didn't really have no choice because if you're not there for yourself at the end of the day, you really can't depend on other people. I didn't want to come home from prison looking for a handout. I'd rather come home just saying hello. If you do something, you do something. If you don't, you don't. I'm good. God got me.
Yo, I respect that. That is so dope. Did y'all catch that? Share this live. Did y'all catch that? 84 to 2003. All right, so you had your bread stacked up, right? And you had a plan, right? So what did you what did you do next? Like we knew you had the money to execute the plan. So
my plan was to go to work, and I actually just went back to work. I was grateful for Russell having a position for me. Russell's words was, "I'm not hiring, but I got some office space for you." Just to bring the police there. So whatever you do, be honest as well as truthful about it. So I just stuck to it, and then I said to myself, let me try to help out the up and coming artists that don't have a voice. Let me be the voice for them. Let me try to mentor them, guide them, nurture them, help them get their feet planted. I don't make no type of promises to any artist that I mentor, like, when you interact with me, I promise I'm gonna do this, that, and the third.
Right.
I don't. My only guarantee is I promise to help you expand your network. I promise to help you get exposure. I promise to help you get performances, radio spins, placements, advertisements, and so forth. But I'm not promising you a deal. A deal shall be based upon your craft. And if your craft is not crafty, there's nothing that I can do to help you.
Love it. Y'all heard that, right? So basically, you were an A&R?
I started off as a gopher, just running back and forth to the store, Skyping, because they didn't have social media back then. If you wanted to promote your event, you had to go out from midnight to 3 in the morning when there's no police activity, and you're taping and stapling flyers everywhere possible. You want to train just throwing the flyers in the air so people know that it was a party and or a show. Artists nowadays, they got it easier because they got social media. I wasn't raised by IG. I was raised by OGs.
Wow. Say that one. Oh, my gosh. One more time for the people in the back that didn't hear you. He wasn't raised by IG. Go ahead.
Yeah, we didn't have social media when I was a kid. If you didn't have props for the individual that you was as a child growing up, it ain't really based upon like who your family is, because your family is going to be your family regardless. But you got to figure out exactly who you are as a person. Don't worry about what somebody else is doing. Focus on you. Don't even disclose what other people doing. Mind your business.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so, back then you had to get out and get it on your own. You had to get
definitely.
out and get it. If you wanted to eat, you had to get out and get it. So let me ask you, what would your advice be? Okay, hold on. Let me go back, because you said you told the artist that you can help them, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you promised to help them. Right?
I'm actually looking at two very talented brothers that was on your feed. I'm having the pleasure of working with. They got a great single that's called "Asking for Help," and it's not about asking for help. They was actually praying, just told my God, I'm asking for help. Help me try to excel. Help me maneuver. Help me get over whatever hurdles and stuff that's going to be in front of me.
Was that somebody named Paul?
Yes.
Okay, because I thought I saw that. I saw that.
Somebody named Paul, and the other one was Christian Whitaker.
Where could they find that song?
YouTube.
And it's called
"Asking for Help" by Christian L, the R&B Ruger, and by the Black Santa.
All right. I kept seeing somebody put the Black Santa. All right. So could you tell us some other artists that you have worked with or had a pleasure working with?
I started off with LL, childhood friend. That's one of my best friends to this day. On up to, I got a young guy from out of Buffalo, name is Yoda Yo. A talented young man that's in VA named Eli. My bodyguard, Ted Smith, is in VA. Much love to him. My business partner is in Atlanta. His name is Big Mike, Michael Neely. A very close friend of mine. His name is Michael Mitchell, but we call him Mike Boss, aka Boss Diddy. He has a lot of independent shows for artists trying to get exposure. I have a young man that's in DC, Fly Money. Then you got Christian that's in South Jersey. You got my man Paul S-Type, the Black Santa, that's in South Jersey. It's a plethora of them. For my nephews that's still inside my old neighborhood. Curtis Cash, TL, Victor Moan. My little nephew Lou got cash. Much love to the homies.
Oh, this is a song he had that I love. That's your nephew?
Yeah. Extended nephew, not by blood.
Okay.
I'm not going to take credit for a relative that isn't mine. I also see another childhood friend of mine that's on there. My man Charles Hughes. Good brother. Hell of a cook, too.
All
Hell of
right,
a cook, great
Charles.
cook.
Y'all hear that, ladies, right? Did he make a comment
Charles
there?
Hughes put a hurting on some fish. If you want a fish fry, Charles Hughes. If you need some food catered, I gotta pass it to my homegirl Val. Hands down, Valerie Lattimore, chef, not just a cook. If you need spoken word, R&B, some actual hip hop that you can listen to, Christian Whitaker, he's online now.
Hope y'all catching all of that. Where's Valerie Lattimore located? You said she caters, right?
Atlanta, but she frequents New York. She's the type that if you inbox her, and all depends on what your budget is, she will come to you.
All right. Okay, y'all heard that, right? She's in the comments, Valerie Lattimore. And I want to go back to some I don't know what the name was. You was saying it was somebody that helps artists get shows and everything.
Michael Mitchell, that's his Facebook page. Michael Mitchell, he's located down in Miami, Florida, but his some independent artist showcases are everywhere. They're just not limited to where he's at. He has something that is called I Put On For My City. And that's because everybody always want to rep the city that they're from. Mm-hmm. You could be the hottest one that's on your block. There's somebody 2 blocks over hotter than you. So if you really want to put on for your city, you have to leave your city. So when you come back, you can say that you accomplished something for your city.
And that's how you definitely put on for your city. Like you said, you don't have to be in your city to put on for your city. If you had some advice to give the artists of today, what would it be?
Learn where the foundation came from. Don't act like you already accomplished everything. You ain't even been through nothing. Because if it wasn't for social media, half of y'all would not even be on the radio. I come from an era where you had to grind for it. You just wasn't playing with this thing inside the park. You know, 'cause that's when you get escorted out of the park.
Did y'all catch that?
Yes, I see my bodyguard and family member Ted Smith is back on with you as well.
Yeah, I seen Ted Smith. So Ted Smith is who?
Ted is my bodyguard. He's an A&R. He has an independent company that is called TWT Entertainment. TWT stands for Time Will Tell.
Ooh. And what is that? Go ahead.
He's located from out of Portsmouth, Virginia.
Time Will Tell Entertainment. What do they do? Is it a music?
It's an independent record label.
Okay.
It's an independent record label. They just don't limit themselves to music. They do spoken word. He's about to start off with fashion.
All right, y'all hear that? Listen, all these plugs y'all getting. Do y'all hear that?
If you need a good feature, reach out to Christian Whitaker. But if you're not dedicated to your craft and you just bullshitting, don't do that.
Don't waste nobody's time. Time is money, honey. Christian Whitaker? Yes.
Talented artist. Him and the Black Santa together is like a great combination. It was like when Method Man had got together with Red Man. But they just melded together. Everything just blended well.
Okay. Christian Whitaker, y'all. So let's get back.
And if you need help establishing your credit, I have a beautiful young lady that's also on the line, Cherry Rivera. She can help you boost your credit and clean up some things that you may have messed up on. But if you need some fish fried, you got to reach out to my man Charles Hughes.
Charles Hughes and what's Cherry? You said Guerrera?
No, Cherry Rivera.
Oh, okay.
She can help you.
Names is in these comments.
She can help you. She can help you clean up your credit. Because good credit is better than having a whole lot of money. Because when you got good credit, you can get more things that money can never buy you.
Mm-hmm. I heard that.
And you know, for younger people that's caught up in the hype of all these material things, before you get an iPhone and you try to go get a car, establish yourself with some life insurance, because COVID is real. You got people dying. The next thing you know, you got a GoFundMe page. No, but you got 50 pair of Jordans and you ain't got life insurance.
Facts.
No, you got the latest iPhone and you got Balenciaga and all this other fly stuff. No, but you still got to wait for your mama to bury you.
This is all facts. Let me ask you a question. If you could give a jewel about the streets and tell somebody younger, this younger generation, what would you say?
That the streets don't love you, regardless of how much you love the streets. Because the streets going to be there even when you dead and gone. They going to have your face on the t-shirt for a couple days. They going to roll up and smoke and think about you. They going to have a drink about you. But as soon as you dead, they sliding up on your girl. Real simple.
Talk about your straight facts.
And as soon as you get locked up, they not going to show up at court. They not taking no collect calls. Don't even look for too much money to be sent on JPay for the stamps. Don't be looking for too much money for commissary. And if you in the street, whatever you doing, you doing. You know, just be mindful of the things that you're doing. Save your money, because you're gonna need a lawyer. Because if you go into any type of court proceedings with a public defender, legal aid, they are destined to work for the court. That means that they're getting the best deal for the court, not for you.
Yeah, I hear that, right?
And whenever you're doing anything in the street, before you call people collect, make sure that these the same people that you was doing something for.
Mm.
You know, because if it wasn't nobody dropping off money to you or nobody spending quality time with you, okay, then what the hell you calling them for money for? You was getting it, but you ain't getting none of them. Fuck you calling them for?
Yes. That is awful.
You know, I know when I had met Paul and I had met Christian, it was at a federal halfway house. And the bond that was given was like, wow, good luck. So those are two brothers. Those are two brothers that I'm grateful to help. Like every chance I get, I'd be like, yo, if y'all could meet me somewhere, let's go. We gonna have a good time. I'ma find a way to put a mic in your hand. I'ma find a way to get y'all some time to shine. Cause it's the least I could do for the hospitality that they have bestowed on me.
That is what's up. Charles Hughes said, if you have a public offender, kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, basically.
Mm.
You know, me and Charles, we done did some criminal activities younger, and I look at the accomplishments and like the transformations for us to evolve to become something positive. I didn't forget my old address. I still live on the beat a nigga ass, and you said Gun You Down Boulevard. I'm just a little bit different now, a little bit more mature.
I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going all the way back to the beginning. Red Vital.
Red Vials.
Oh, I got a T in there. I'm sorry. Red Vital. Oh. Say like, you know it has a T in there with what I put in there. I'm sorry.
Not a problem.
My apologies.
Red Vials. You know, when we used to hustle, cracks came in what they call capsules. It's like the proper name was Vows, but I don't really go back to my past too much because I don't live there no more. I didn't forget the address. I just don't live there no more. You know, I try not to glamorize or even glorify any type of negativity, you know, that I once did, because I'm not trying to feed anybody the blueprint for them to try to pick up the way I left off, because money from the 80s will never be seen again.
Never.
You know, I mean, like back in the 80s, we was getting call money at the end of the week. You got brothers nowadays that's out there all day that can't even get a pair of sneakers at the end of the day. You know, when I was hustling, like we changing our clothes 2, 3, 4 times a day. You got brothers now, they got to get an outfit at the end of the week. We just woke up and went shopping.
Mm.
They don't do that no more because they focused on leasing that latest vehicle, or they got to pay some type of monthly bill for their iPhone. You know, when I was a kid, we didn't lease. If we rented a car for the weekend, that's what we did. We rented a car, but that next weekend we had our own, and we had a pink slip for it. It wasn't no car notes. You just went and bought the car. That's how hard you hustle. You didn't hustle to be fly for the hood. You hustle because you wanted the better life to get you out of the hood. You got some people that are just complacent with being stuck in the hood. I'm not mad at them. I just like living better.
Stuck in the hood and celebrating failure. That's what I say. But
Yeah, I don't want to be ghetto fabulous.
Mm, mm. So, what do you like to do on your downtime?
Downtime, read. I'm a couch potato and also love cooking.
What do you like to read?
Everything.
That's a lot about a person. So,
Everything.
Throw something.
Everything from Charles Dickens, Iana Van Zandt. Every and anything. Anything that's historical, because I like to know my foundation. Where did I come from? You know, where did I get the attitude that I have? You know, what was my forefathers about? I read the Bible from cover to cover. I read the Quran from cover to cover in English as well as Arabic. I read the Jewish Torah from cover to cover in English as well as Hebrew.
Nice.
And the only thing that I learned from all 3 books, God just had a different name. It was either God, Allah, or even Elo, you know, which was Hebrew for Allah. Allah just an arm, leg, arm, and head. All praises due, but he was still God.
All right. That's what people do consistently, what other people do occasionally. I like that. Who's that? Elsie Harmon. I like that. Okay. You like to read, you're a couch potato. What else?
Yeah, because there's nothing inside the streets. You know, been there, done that, got a t-shirt. I like knowing that I could enjoy life at home. Cause you gotta look at it realistically. If you busting your ass hustling, criminal activities, or just going to work to pay bills, you need to enjoy all them bills that you paying. I enjoy turning on lights because they're mine. I paid for the lights to be on. I enjoy turning on water because I'm paying for water. I'm not trying to go to work every day so I could party at night. If that's the case, I might as well be homeless.
Definitely. So let me ask you a question. So we was talking when you said about the money from the 80s that never be today, right?
Right.
It's like back in those days, they didn't get much to sign for a record deal. And they get
Like they used to get advances. Like you could get signed to a deal today and the label would give you 5,000, 10,000 and say you go shop and have fun. Say, but what you didn't read was the fine print of that clause. They gave you 5,000 today. You ain't gonna see no money until they get back 8,000.
wow.
You know, because that's why you got to stay on the road and do shows, perform. You got to try to expand your platform. Because if somebody gave you some money, they want to know what is the return on their investment. It's like saying, if you have children and you give your children a weekly allowance, you're just not giving them money every week and they didn't do anything to earn it. You know, are they doing their chores, their homework? You know, what's the teacher's comments? Are they being obedient, not just at home, but when they leave the house, because they are a reflection of the people that's raising them. We don't have old school parents no more because we're too busy trying to be our kids' friend instead of being our children's parent. You know, I look at parents nowadays, they hanging out inside the clubs with their kids. Their kids is rolling up weed with them, getting drunk with them. You know, if that's how you like it, I love it. You know, when I grew up, you know, my parents, they did whatever it was that they did, but I ain't partake with them. I had to go outside with my friends. You know, it was my parent and it was my friend. They wasn't the same people.
100 all day. So do you feel that's what's different with the generation today?
Yeah, the generation today, you are a parent at 15, 16. You were a grandparent before you 40.
Okay, so you said the generation today, parent at 15?
Yeah, 15, 16.
So you know, way back in the days, they were having kids young too.
Yeah, but not the way it is now. You didn't have no 30-year-old grandmother.
Oh, snap. Well, listen, because my grandmother definitely wasn't, yeah, okay.
You wasn't going to the same club as your mother.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
You and your mother not listening to the same kind of music. You know, my parents listening to Al Green. I'm listening to Keith Sweat. It was a difference.
So you saying today they're listening to the same music?
Yeah.
Somebody say your family chill out. Charles Hughes.
That's my guy.
So let me ask a question because I'm not really sure. So did you have a relationship with Irv and Ja Rule and
No, I did not. I actually met them while I was incarcerated. You know, my uncle was working with them, put me on the phone with them. I had a relationship with Black Child. I had a relationship with Ashanti.
Okay.
You know, I didn't know Ja. I met Ja when I came home. I spoke to Irv a couple times while I was away. Good guy. I developed a great relationship with the marketing guru. His name is Dex Diamond. I actually had taught Dex's mother Bible study, you know, at Sunday school. And that was how me and Dex became real cool. You know, my uncle has a great relationship with Irv. I got a great relationship with his brother Chris.
So of course you knew 50, you knew his mother, you knew his family. Were y'all
Sabrina was a beautiful person.
Say it again. I'm sorry I cut you off.
Sabrina was a beautiful person. 50 will never be nothing like his mother. His father name is Life, L-I-F-E. Life is from Astoria, Queens. Anybody that goes through Astoria, you'll catch Life outside the little corner store right across the street from Miss Jones' old building. Life sit there playing chess, reading the newspaper, catch him first thing in the morning.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sabrina. All right. So
yeah, I'm Sabrina. That was 50's mother. We all called her Blackie. Beautiful personality. She did not physically look like no female that 50 ever depicted in Power, Get Rich or Die Trying, Kanan. Sabrina looked like Florida Evans from Good Times. Michael and JJ mother, that's how Brina looked. She had an afro, she had a tight taper. You know, she was gay. You know, she crept around with a couple of dudes from time to time. You know, but she wasn't doing all them beautiful dresses and blouses that 50 do for the show. Great shows. I'm not trying to say that they're not. You know, great shows. Huh?
Charles Hughes said facts.
Yeah. You know, because I'm not going to come and do an interview with anybody and try to make myself look like something that I'm not. I'm not trying to come on an interview, talk about I did this, I did that. And you see my actual friends and family are right here to correct me. The love of my life, Michelle Patterson. She is still my great friend. You know, she done seen me through some highs and lows. I was actually in a relationship with her at the time when I did the 50 Cent was an asshole. And me and her just laughed about it. We still laugh about it now because that's still my friend.
Hey, Michelle, she in here, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at the name right now.
Yes. Oh, am I staticky? Because I hit the box. Yeah, no. So, oh wait, so you mentioned that was together at the time when you did the interview that he was an asshole.
Yeah. You're staticky.
I sound low.
You're staticky.
All right. What about now?
Okay.
Oh, I'm good. Do you want to talk about that interview or?
Nah, I mean the interview was old. That's it is what it is. I said what I said, and it's still there. The man never came back to say anything. He ain't try to correct me, reprimand me. He didn't have it removed the way he do everybody else that he can bully, because you can't bully me. You can't bully a bully.
All right now. He said what he said, so we're gonna move right on along from that.
If I said it, I said it, and I stand by whatever it is that I say.
All right. He said what he said. Moving right. So you. Hold on. All right, because I got a little distracted. So we touched a little bit of whatever. You don't want you're not taking questions, right? At least
No.
1, 2, or 3. No, none.
Mm.
No questions at all.
I'm like Drake. No new friends. No new friends. I'm good. My friends are my friends. They know who they are. Most of my friends are right here being supportive. So I don't need to have questions from my friends. They know me.
All right. Okay. He said what he said. Because I know, I was looking inside the thing.
Like I said, I had a chance to meet S-Type, the Black Santa, Paul. He's right there. I had a chance to meet Paul at the Federal Halfway House. That's a man that did 21 years. Still fresh out, but the mindset is like he was never even away.
Which one is that, Paul, you said?
Yes.
Blessings to you, Paul.
Wow. He came out and took off running. He ain't trying to go back, and I'm proud of him for that.
Yes, Paul. Dope. Very dope. So what's next for Lawrence Wise McGriff?
What's next for me, because I'm looking at my Rolex about that time. What's next for me to take my black ass to sleep so I can go to work tomorrow. About to hit Charlotte, North Carolina next week. Got a TV interview coming up, with a great friend down there, myself, Christian, Paul. We being interviewed for TV. Beautiful thing. After that, if they still having the concert in Atlantic City, but with COVID, prayers to my great friend K Slade for coming out of the ventilator, breathing on his own.
Oh, that's dope.
Awake alert. But then I gotta send out prayers for Kid Capri, who just tested positive for COVID. So, Kid was on the lineup for next week in Atlantic City. So I don't know if they still gonna do the hip hop concert or not.
Oh, wow. Prayers up for Kid Capri and K Slade. Just keep on pushing. For real.
Yeah, but like I said, if you need your credit repaired, Saray Rivera, she can help you with your credit. If we don't support each other as a people, we ain't never gonna have nothing. Because if you notice, everybody got advertisements, Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's, White Castles, but the Chinese restaurant don't have no TV commercial.
Ain't never seen one.
You don't see TV commercials, like commercials, for Maseratis and Bentleys. You see them for Honda, you see them for Lexus, you see them for BMW, you see them for some Mercedes. You gotta support yourself. You gotta support independent people. It don't matter what the color is. It's not about supporting black. It's about supporting independence.
Right.
Because if you don't support yourself, don't get mad when other people don't want to support you. I'm a partner with a few businesses, but I don't sit around waiting for anything free. Christian can attest. Because Christian done drove from damn near Philly to New York just to make sure that I got my own brand of cognac. It ain't free because you got a company. You got to pay that distributor. You got to pay that distributor. If you ain't paying for distribution, don't get mad when your music ain't being played. I don't care about how many times you went to the studio and you doing all of these mixtapes. Your music is like a vehicle. I don't care how many cars you got. You can't drive none of them without registration and proof of insurance, copyrights, and publishing.
Remember, people, you are your greatest billboard. Period.
Yeah, because you are the author of your own. You are the author of the story of your life. You are your own Alex Haley. Nobody could define your roots but you. No history. That's his story. Nobody should be able to tell your story better than you. Everybody got their opinion and all this other stuff, but it don't nobody know you like you know yourself. You are your only competition. You got to face that person in the mirror every day. You may not always like the reflection that you see. That means you got to shave, get a shape up, do your hair, do your nails, fix your eyebrows, glue on some eyelashes. But like later on at night when you taking all that shit off, you still got to be you.
Yep. You got to be good with you after taking all that off.
Yeah. Like you just don't want to look good physically. You got to take care of the inside. Because I don't care about how pretty the body on your car is. If that engine ain't good, you ain't going nowhere. If that transmission kick out, oh well. If you don't get an oil change, oh well. Stay on top of your hygiene. Don't be scared to go see the dentist. Don't be scared to go see the doctor. You know, if you coughing too much, that don't mean it's COVID. It could just be a cold, but still go see that doctor.
Message.
You know, like if you getting past the age of 30, you are past the age of hoeing around. Get with one person and be content with that one. If you tired of being with that one, don't waste that one time. Let it go. Move on. Let go and let God. You said, but you got to find out. You got to find out who you are. Who you are. At the end of the day, you got to be comfortable with the person that's in the mirror. Don't worry about how other people look at you. You got to really worry about how you look at yourself. I get a reality check from my personal assistant and my adopted little sister. She's now online with Tamika Griffins. She don't pull no punches when she talks to me. Most of my staff are females because guys ain't about shit. Guys go to work, they check in, and they already looking for a break. But when you hire or work with a strong Black woman, the job gonna get done. Why? Because they got to get their coins together before they go looking prissy. You know, like I said, my great friend Val, I see it back online. If y'all need catering, holla at Val. From seafood to soul food, holla at Val.
That was Val. I can't pronounce it.
Valerie Yvette Lattimore.
Valerie. Okay, so we got Valerie Yvette Lattimore. We have Sierra. Pronounce her name, please. I don't want to mess her name up.
Valerie Yvette Lattimore. Pardon me. Valerie Yvette Lattimore is a great caterer.
Okay.
She has an independent catering company in the process of opening her own restaurant. Saray Rivera, she can help you improve and repair your credit. Tamika Griffin, my personal assistant, celebrity stylist, an event planner, host events, besides assisting me with saying whatever. Charles Hughes, childhood friend, my family. That man put a hurting on the fish fry. I kid you not. He could just fry some fish and post a picture, and you already taste the Old Bay, and you can taste the garlic powder, light on the salt.
Wow, that fish must be serious, Charles, huh?
Man, listen, that man put a hurting on some fish.
Where's
You know,
Charles
I gotta
located?
he's located up in Connecticut, but he can come to you. He's in Queens frequently. Even though Valerie is in Atlanta, Val is in New York frequently. Whenever you need a caterer, she does not care what city or state you are in, or depends on what your budget is. She will come to you, whether she got to fly, drive, plane, train, whatever. You know, if the numbers make sense, she gonna be there. You know, I gotta give credit where credit's due. You know, cause Val and CD,
Her link is inside the comments, guys.
yeah, cause Val and seen me do some things when I was a kid, and she be looking at me now and be like, wow, you really did grow up. I'm grateful.
Oh, that is dope. Val's Kitchen _ ATL. It's her Instagram.
Yeah, and she also got cooking with Val. And like she posts the meals. She's showing you how she's preparing, showing you that it's inside a clean environment. She got gloves on, everything is sanitized, COVID free, germ free, and it got some taste to it.
All right, big up to Val. Catch her Instagram inside the comments, the link. Oh, that's Charles. Pamela's Fish and Chips, much more. All right. Let me say this to you.
I got another good friend. She's the face on an independent liquor owned by an associate of the Rough Riders, a real good friend of mine named DJ Superior. He was DMX's first DJ. Superior has a liquor that is called Rowdy Punch. You know, my friend face is on the bottle. Her name is Strawberry. I know that she's trying to help Superior push the brand. So I don't believe in just trying to keep the spotlight just on me. If I can always extend the olive branch to help anybody that I know, anybody I'm associated or affiliated with, that's what I do. You know, I don't want to be self-centered and everything is about me. Because if it wasn't for other people, I wouldn't even be me.
Shout out to DJ Superior. Yes.
A special shout out to a friend of mine for like damn near 40 years. He was the co-owner of Harlem Lanes. He's from Westchester County. Name is Les Love, Leslove, Les Love. He's in charge of Harlem Lanes Radio, which was a radio station that was founded at the Harlem Lanes bowling alley. And if you get connected with Les, Harlem Lanes Radio, it's a certified station, meaning that as long as you have publishing and they play your music, you will get your royalties.
Oh wow. I hope y'all catching all of this. I'm
looking forward to working with you in the future to really see what's popping with Cherry, because I know Cherry popping, but I want to see what's popping with Cherry. So I'm looking forward to working with you in the future.
Likewise. Boomerang right back to you. What we gonna be doing? I'm just joking. At the end of the day, I appreciate all of you guys. Are we finished?
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to bed.
Leaving us?
Yeah,
First
I'm leaving.
of all, I want to thank you. You know, dealing with me. You know, I have my little bumps and all that, but I appreciate you for coming on and just like dropping all of the jewels you dropped tonight. Like seriously. You know what I'm saying?
And I have no problem with coming back on. Just let me know when.
All right. Say less. I'm telling you, you dropped so much jewels. Listen, when this is over, y'all could go to my story and get the snippets. It's nothing but jewels. Y'all could share. But this was very fruitful. I appreciate you so much, Wise. Like seriously. I appreciate your viewers, your friends, Charles, Valerie, Saray, Michelle Patterson. Look, I'm getting good with names.
Yeah.
Paul, everybody that was here.
You got another artist that I'm working with. His name is Pacino Tech. He's on there now, but it says Pierre. You know, this man here impressed me with some freestyles. You know, like the man had did some freestyles when I met him down in Virginia. He's originally from North Carolina. He took it back with an old school flow. His freestyles, they actually had a message to it. So I gotta give credit where credit is due. He's also a talented tattoo artist.
All right.
I'm actually ready to get a tattoo from him myself next week.
That's Pierre, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I believe in giving credit where credit is due. You know, I'm not going to do an interview and keep the focus on me when I can speak about so many other people and the accolades that they're trying to accomplish.
That is a fact. That is a fact. I also want to thank everybody that was viewing. I see Deb. I see Benny. Listen, I can't name everybody, but I really appreciate y'all for tuning in. Share, share, share. I see you, Nicole Lucio. I see Brenda. You know what I'm saying? I see Elsie Harmon. I appreciate y'all for coming through and just getting all of this. In
the words of my boss and my mentor, Russell Simmons, thank you for having me. God bless. Good night. Peace.
Later, y'all.